Might need to head off to the Blue Moon in a bit.
You! Get your behind over here.
Pa, stop it. You're embarrassing me.
You ain't got a say in this one. I got a bone to pick with you. I thought you building folk were supposed to be good people. Color me surprised when I find out you've been helping Elsie with her shenanigans. Huh? You say something? I reckon you're mumbling your words there. Sounds like back talk.
Come on, Pa. It was all my idea. I was the one that got him to get the book. I've been telling you, they ain't done nothing.
Shut your mouth, Missy. I ain't done yet. You're gonna stay away from my daughter. You hear? And Elsie, they're a bad influence on you.
But Pa...
Did I stutter?
You done, Pa? You cantankerous old... I'm done. Mine had her meds. I'm heading back.
Get back here, girl! And another thing! Where do you think you're going? This is how you treat people? No respect, I swear!
Hello, all. Thank you for coming to this meeting. No doubt you are all wondering what Mr. Moose's decision will be, to invest or not to invest. Well, without further ado, let's hear it from Mr. Moose himself.
Thank you, Mayor Trudy. Hi, as a business person, I tend to strike quickly to the heart of the matter. Please, do not mistake my directness for discourtesy. I have reached a decision to finance the plan to build a tunnel directly through the Eufaula Range to and from Portia. Sandrock's been slowly dying since its oasis shrunk, and the Northern High-Speed Railway was completed between Natara and Highwind. But its inherent advantages are still there. The ruins here and the riches they may hide are invaluable. Plus, being at the literal center of the free cities, well, I just refuse to believe that there's not some... It's no secret, the issues you've all faced around here. But now I've heard your stories, how you've built yourself back up time and time again from the brink of ruin. Heck, I've even seen it for myself. Brave folk like Builder putting their lives on the line for the good of the town. Listen, I think we all got off on the wrong foot. But with great conviction, I too am now proud to say, I believe in Sandrock.
Yes!
Oh, ho, ho, ho!
It's all thanks to everyone's efforts, especially yours, Builder.
That's right. We still have a long way to go if we're to make Sandrock repeat its former glory. But now that that's out of the way, let's talk planning. You all already met Mint. The gentleman over here is Albert. He's an expert in negotiations.
You're too kind, Mr. Musa. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. I won't bore you with the details, but here's the summary. Our goal here is to construct the road from both city-states and meet up in the middle of the southern Eufaula. I'm in charge of the portion side of the project, and I'll liaison with my old friend Heidi on the Sandrock part. The project will be made up of 3 key parts. One is to dig a tunnel on the Sandrock side through the Eufaula range. On the portion side, we also have to dig a tunnel through the Muskoka. Finally, we'll need to come up with some sort of durable pavement for the road for the hottest part of the desert. You know, to prevent it from crumbling. That about sums it up. I believe Heidi already has a plan for the tunnel's construction here.
Right. The overall tunnel design is already complete, but we still need to do a feasibility study on the terrain.
Yes, I'm here for that.
Since you just got here, why don't you get some rest today? You can start tomorrow. Once you have done your survey, we can have another meeting. Builders, I would advise you to be on standby. That's what I'd like to hear.
Oh, Mr. Musa, you really planned out everything already.
That, my dear Trudy.
What do you mean exactly when you said that you refuse to believe there's not—
Well, I have a bit more plan than what I've made public. You all are here, smack dab in the middle of the continent. Let's say, if I were to ever build some sort of central hub for land transportation, it'd be right here where it makes sense logistically for trade and, if it ever came to it, war as well. The Alliance of Free Cities has limited population. Every second lost could mean the difference between victory and defeat. And when I saw how you all handled yourselves, well, that just sealed the deal for me.
Very sound, very insightful, Mr. Musa. It means a lot to have your support, especially with it being so well thought out.
School of Hard Knocks, Miss Heidi.
Huh?
I'm sure your mayor went to that school as well.
Uh-huh.
And so, you see, Mr. Musa, heavy equipment thingies, well, in any case, that's why it's so darn expensive. I mean, if I could use less gold, I would, really. But we at the Sandrock Commerce...
Say, Commissioner, I think I left my wallet in the guild. Was it stuffed full of golds or completely empty?
But of course, I shall return it to you post-haste. In at least one of the conditions you just described. Cover it for me, newbie!
A moment, please. I want to emphasize that I really need you to handle most of the builder work for this project. When I roll, I want to roll with the best. Cool. You'll receive the standard rate, plus a bonus on all commissions related to the... Do your best. A lot of people are...
So, Heidi, let's talk logistics and communication. And mayhaps later there'll yet be time for rekindling old flat.
We barely know each other.
Huh?
How's the Golden Genius?
Gust? Gust is fine. Turned out he's super protective of his cute little sister.
Yes, let's talk logistics and communication.
So, they brought you out here again.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of Moose's guy now, which is good. You know, nice to have a
Indeed. Stability is an often overlooked aspect in evaluating the utility of a given profession. In any case, congratulations. You are aware that Mr. Musa is the wealthiest person in the Free Alliance. That should lead to some solid opportunity.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Good. So, this tunnel project. Will you be needing any new equipment designed? I've been working on a prototype based on an old world design. A laser-sharpened sword, forged from steel.
What? You mean like that ninja sword?
No, completely unrelated to that. That was just some childish fantasy. I'm surprised you still remember that. You really think that as an adult, I would still fancy making that sword?
Okay, well, I appreciate the offer, Space Case, but Moose has got this project pretty well lined up already. Pretty sure we'll be using already known construction equipment for this project.
I see. Inform me if circumstances change. You're going to wish you had my ninja sword.
Thanks. It's really nice.
Hey there! We already have something.
We went to survey the tunnel area real early this morning. Heidi and I can still get across to do our survey job.
We're hoping you could do that for us. Thanks. I have some basic work table recipes and assembly station diagrams with me. I think they should be enough to reinforce the bridge path. While you're installing, please also clear out the boulders on the bridge path.
You came! You got here all right? No, I know. I'm worried about her too. She still ain't healed up yet. But did you see my paw back then? There ain't no pleasing him. No matter what after Ma got hurt, Pa's been on my case non-stop. I get it. My Ma getting hurt was my fault, and I'm so sorry it happened. But the martled ducks are supposed to be gentle creatures. My old man would know if he'd only read a book about it. But he threw it away. He said it was 'cause I learned about that soup lure from the book. Said Trudy shouldn't be lending it out that easy. But it's Howlett's book. You know, I actually rented out both of Howlett's books. One was the one Pa threw away, full of all these pretty pictures and lure recipes and the like. The other one's called What It Takes to Be a Real Monster. I brought it with me and read it cover to cover. The more I read it, the more sense it made. Most monsters out there don't want to hurt us. They just want to be left alone. And the best way to go about it ain't to shoot 'em up. It's more about how to coexist. Howlett wrote that force should always be the last resort. There's always other ways to get the creatures to behave differently. I ain't the kind of person to run away from my problems. Right now, I'm just focusing on that giant duck. It hurt Ma, but I don't know why. And I reckon it can hurt more folks. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna do it my way. I ain't gonna go in wildly waving a shotgun like my pa. I just gotta learn about it. Howlett did it. Martle did it. I'm gonna walk in their footsteps. I ain't figured out what I gotta do, though. Oh, if only Pa hadn't thrown the book away. My old man chucked it into the canyon. It ain't gonna be found, I tell ya. Just thinking about all the work Howlett put into that. Oh, yeah. I do have a favor. I got something. I want you to give it to my ma. It's a doll from when I was a kid. I kept it in my treasure chest. Also, would you mind picking some herbs for my ma? I want to make sure she's getting better. Phew, I'm feeling a lot better after talking to you. Alright, it's so boring here. But I still can't go back right now.
Don't worry, Mabel. We'll find her.
She's out there alone.
We'll let you know if there's any news. Now, go and rest up, you hear? Oh, hey. So you heard about, Elsie, right? I'm still gathering information on the case. You're a friend, right? Can I ask you something? When did you last see her? Okay, got it. Now, anything that thinks she might have run away? Yeah, I heard about that duck. All right, last up. Do you remember anything that could have given you a hint that she just ghosts like this? Did she ever talk about it before? Yeah, I know, she's a tough gal. Anyway, thanks for your help, Pop. Hey, I've been looking all over for Elsie. That girl seems to have hidden herself away real good. Haven't heard anything, have you? Well, keep your ear.
We can change the future. Thank you for the herbs, dearie. I've been feeling a lot better these last couple of days. This was Elsie's favorite doll. Elsie, my baby. Where is she? Why isn't she with you? Oh, it's like... Today, we'll be talking about struggle. Is that what she's up to? It sounds so dangerous. Forget it. She's like her pa. She's got her mind set on something. I'm sorry you've had to deal with all this, dearie. Elsie and Coop are... Well, they're birds of a feather. If Elsie doesn't want to come back yet, maybe it's time we gave her a bit of space. I'll talk to Coop. Thank you for being there for her. You've done a... Well, life ain't fair. Sure, I'd like a
Please have a safe trip home. Try some sand tea, a specialty in Sandrock.
Thank you.
And a great choice to bring back to your family.
So long, partner. Don't be too exhausted. I've got your... Feeling tired? Why don't you treat yourself to a vacation and relax a bit?
Howdy. Thank you.
I might need to head off to the Blue Moon in a bit. Howdy. Darling, where do you want to go? Thanks. It's really nice. I gotta say, I do like being the town. I'm always looking for that next big thing in the gourmet world. I'm not used to being a customer. You really know me well, huh? Outstanding accuracy, strength. Honey, out of all the people over the years who've swung open those doors in my saloon, none of them compare to you. Don't be too exhausted. I've got your back.